Georgia. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Chicago Bears and the Atlanta Falcons. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Khalil Herbert to return it from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped it to 17. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And some room to maneuver. Touchdown, Chicago! Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready. Just shy of the 30. First down, and they'll start with Algier. Up past the 30, 2nd down coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Algier again on 2nd down. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Algier will try to pick it up. Shedding the tackle, that gives him some room. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about with one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That'll be caught downfield by Bird. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They go play action here on first down. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Drake London, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Now Arthur Smith going to tell the offense to stay put. We're going for 2. Ritter will throw for it. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, touchdown. Here's Koo to kick off. From the end zone, here comes Herbert. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worse with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Now a first down throw, Fields. Escaping the pressure right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Feather in the cap for the defender, picking up one of the better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
Starting the drive with Algier, and he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Second and 11. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Bears. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Had some good yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near, and you notice how they cover up, right? They protect the football. Sometimes quarterbacks forget that out in the open field. After a while, you start to wonder, does the running back coach visit the quarterback coach and say, hey, I can help you with this, we can protect this, and make sure we keep the ball.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Now it's Fields. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
In most pass defenses, the guy playing safety has the ability to roll free and try and go to the football. But when you're a man, you got to cover just like the guy playing out on the corner. Lock up on the receiver and go to the football. That's exactly what he did, batting that one away.
And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he will have the Bears first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Fields on first down. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way they execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would put the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped it. Marked that down for a win in the defense column.
Off play action, Fields. Throw left side complete. That's Montgomery. And the Bears are going to have a Princeton goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. They'll run with Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are able to move back in front. Santos with the extra point, and that makes this a 14-8 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. taken at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Hey, Mama. You okay?
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Charles, you got to think the number one goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that one actually hurt them 3
Did
times.
you eat? Yes, I'm okay.
Potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble.
I feel like you should eat.
They lost the lead
Eat
as a
something.
result.
Well, a little
Really
something, you know.
right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football.
You're right.
They just got to
Maybe I
find a way to
should.
get it done.
Not. The fuck? Stop playing with me.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down
Stop
on the
playing.
grounding
You thought I
call. It's
was.
quickly 2nd and long. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
You know, I know. I appreciate you. Okay? Have a great day at work. Okay. I'll see you. Wow. Pussy.
He'll look to throw. He'll hit his running back, Amir Abdullah. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled.
Come on.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football.
They're going to get it
as
out.
they've got it with a 1st and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And the reception made by Green. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Slot man moves right. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. Justin Ross, 34 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Now Arthur Smith going to tell the offense to stay put. We're going for 2. They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone to give him a 2-point lead. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He'll buy some time right. He hits Mooney going across the middle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now Montgomery running right. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
The quick slant caught. Touchdown Bears. From 10 yards out. And the Bears have yet again retaken the lead. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2. Fields trying to throw for it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
That's if you want to. Okay.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Now, right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab?
He's got a man complete. 30. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The Falcons at 500, sitting at 5-5. Yeah, they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
Down right around the 25. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now it's the backup Mariota. And that will be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Here we go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's to his running back, complete. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They'll look to throw again. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I seen
the
it,
coverage
man.
we just saw him break out on 3rd down. Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
They'll try and run the option. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 114 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
I like the boldness of that play call from the offensive coordinator because he wasn't daunted even by the double coverage he expected to draw to the tight end. The result?
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. Runs over him. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, 26 yards. And the Falcons will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The 3rd time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the 3rd.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for, felt good about being aggressive and going for it, and right up until that one, they had gotten 2 for 2.
He's got a man here. It's Montgomery. And he'll go out of bounds.
I did think that was his own route.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage. And
that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Chase Claypool. A 14-yard touchdown as his guys have now moved out in front. They'll look to throw. And that is caught for the 2 points. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Got a man open, it's Ross. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now back to throw. Over the middle, caught by London. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see
I honestly don't know what to say. I'm going to be honest. I honestly don't know what to say.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Back to throw again. This pass is caught by London. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. Koo knocks this one through the post. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. But, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. On second, here's Algier. And he's got Rome. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the Bears are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10. Right at the 50-yard line. He'll begin by dropping it off to Montgomery. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 134 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On first down, Fields. That's complete right side to Kmet. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Chase Claypool, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Bears take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Now here's a look for
Why would you do that?
Going to wind up incomplete.
Why would you do that?
Games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators, and that's caught inside the 35. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. Throw caught here by Bird. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Playing straight man, bro.
Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Open man is Ross, complete. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. They'll look to throw here. Looking for Ross again. He finds him again. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Patterson will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
It's complete, and he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the 2-point conversion. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
On play action, Fields. They'll roll him out right. Fields hit and the ball is loose. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a give running right is Montgomery to the 27-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there are going to take this to about the 10-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll run for it with Montgomery. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. David Montgomery taking it in from a yard out. And the Bears are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the fourth. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 24-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Olamide Zaccheaus, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Ritter will throw for it. That's caught, but he will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From the end zone, here comes Herbert. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive. Taking it right down Broadway. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. Boy, 214 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Going up the gut, Montgomery. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
That is caught inside the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Fields going to hold on to it, and he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. Handoff comes to Montgomery. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bears add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Fields trying to throw for it. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
Oh, my gosh.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Running game is killing us.
This taken in at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Making dumb decisions. I don't know. Just thought it was going to work.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And the drive starts with a completion left side. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a 2nd and just a few inches left. They'll set up to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Back to throw now on 1st down. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. They'll look to throw again. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Eddie Jackson picks it. And they will score a pick-6 for a Bears touchdown. So a 4th quarter pick-6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick-6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. And a good job here by the Falcons, their hands team, able to recover it. Now, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. He's going to take another shot here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. He's got his tight end, Anthony Ferkser. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. First target, first catch, and a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Back to throw again. And that is incomplete.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Again, he'll drop to throw. Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the third time. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to get the football back at their own 17. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. Now it looks like he'll throw here, eluding the pressure right. Open man completes it to Claypool.
He's slow down.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6. Again, Fields. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Throwing on 3rd down. Fields. Touchdown. Joel Mooney. A 9-yard touchdown grab. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Santos able to tag on the extra point, and it will bump the lead up to 26.
Can't stop the
Now after the touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. That's into the hands of Khalif Raymond. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Complete to Zacchaeus. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20. They'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Amir Abdullah, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are able to cut into that deficit. And this is going to be intercepted.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Looking to throw again on second down. Fields. He's going to wind up and air it out. Touchdown, Bears. Darnell Mooney. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Santos with the extra point, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
When you leave from over here, can you vacuum in there with oxen? Because it's nasty and funky and dirty.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone, as time has run out on this ball game.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance.
The game just froze.